Good morning. Welcome to Tuesday, January 5th. Seriously? I thought, no, it must be the 6th today. Is it the 6th today? This is the 5th. Oh, I'm off a whole day. I thought today was the 6th. Anyways, welcome to Tuesday, January 5th. And today I wanted to make little lanterns that you can put over candles. So what I did is I took two things. I tried it on plain paper. You can get out of your printer or out of a, wherever, like just plain normal paper. And then I have this paper. It's a little bit thicker. And if you need some of this, just let me know because I will get some paper like this for you. But it's kind of like speckled. I don't know if you can tell. It's kind of got these little specklies on it. It's not pure white. And so all I did is I took my paints, right? Just a normal little set of paints. You can also use pencil crayons, but I took my paints and I painted like, for me, I wanted to be reminded of summer in warmth. So I painted in all my warm colors. So I did my yellows, my oranges, and my reds, and I just kind of painted blobs all around. And then I painted it, let it dry, and then I took some oil. And my grade 5 should know this, is that when we made things in the window, stained glass, you needed the oil to make it kind of translucent. What is that in science? Transparent is you can see through it. Translucent is the light comes through, but you can't see through it, right? So I mix it translucent. I don't know. I teach art. So the oil. So let me show you. I did another one with just pencil crayon. So I took just some trees and some background, and I made some snow. But what I want to do is I want to give it a little bit of a shadow. So let me move some stuff around here because I want to show you a shadow that I'm going to do on my trees. If I prop this up like this, oh, don't cover up the camera. That'd be my thumb. Kind of something like that. And I just want to put something in the front. Again, didn't practice this. Didn't get this ready. What if I went like this? What if I went like this? Can you see it? Yeah, you can. I just gotta turn my computer. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some lines for my trees. I kind of want to show that there's a shadow because right now it looks okay, but there's no, it doesn't necessarily look realistic. There's no shadow. So all I'm going to do, I'm trying to hold on to the computer at the same time, is I'm going to go from the edge of my tree and I'm going to kind of do like a line, and I'm going to go do another line here, and I'm going to color those in with just pencil, right? I'm just going to kind of lightly, because I've colored this in black, so I'm just going to lightly color that in, and I'll probably do it better when I've got not a computer in my face, but I'm going to do that on all three. Now, the thing is I have to make sure that angle is kind of the same, right? So it's kind of going on the same angle to show that our light source, right, is in the same spot. So let me just put this up. Sorry about that. Making you dizzy, making you sick. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to color those little areas gray. And I'm just doing them gray because I want to have the light reflection from the, like I want to show that there's a little bit of shade, there's a little bit of a light source on those trees, right? So I'm doing that on all three. And then I'm going to put oil on top of this. Now I haven't done the pencil crayon yet, but I think it's going to work. So that's not the best, but you kind of get the idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put oil like this. Tip this down. I'm going to put oil onto my picture, and I'm going to smush it in with my fingers. All right, so I'm going to put the oil here. I couldn't find normal oil. I did have some normal oil, but this has been Mrs. Pyre's back room for I don't know how many years, and it's kind of gone bad. So I'm not using that one. So I found some olive oil. I wouldn't use motor oil, but I would use just a regular oil, and you're just going to rub that into the your picture. I'm going all over, right? So I'm rubbing it all around, and what I wanted to do is I wanted to go through to the backside. So I'm going everywhere, 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 and it's going to kind of change the look of my picture a bit. I need a little bit more oil. And go right here. You don't necessarily have to have the oil. You could try it without first just to see if you like it. But I just wanted to try it just to see if it worked with the pencil crayon. So I'm just going to, this might move. My computer might move. It might. It will. And what I'm looking for is I want to have it go right through to the backside. So let me show you the backside. So if I go here, see, I want it to make sure that it goes through to make that translucent look. So I want to go on the backside a little bit too, just to make sure that the light, because my candle isn't very strong. So I want to have some of it come through. Right? And I can even take a little bit more oil. I don't know if you can see that, but I have a spot that's missing right there. I'm just going to get it everywhere. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take paper towel and I'm going to rub off the excess. I'm going to take off all the extra oil because I don't want it dripping. I want it to have that oil in it, but not like seeping through it. So I'm just going to set the computer down, I think. There we go. Now I've got stuff everywhere. And I'm going to rub that paper on both sides. So I'm going to do the other side as well. And I'm trying to wipe off my desk because now my desk is really, really, really oily. Yeah, maybe I wouldn't have done the pencil crayon. If you're doing pencil crayon, you might not want to do the oil. The oil really looks nice on the paint, right? But the pencil crayon, not as much. Should have tried that, but hey, that's what life is all about. It's about learning, making mistakes. So then what I have is a jar, and I have a real candle, and I have like one of those little battery ones. So what you need to do is to kind of try like measure around the base, right, to see if it'll fit. And I've been told that you can glue that, but because of the oil, it's really hard to glue, and it won't be able to stick. So I just took a stapler. So I kind of go where I think I know it was, right, and kind of hold it with my fingers, and I'm going to take my stapler. I'm going to staple it on the top and in the middle, from the top and the bottom, right? And then that will fit on the jar. So let me get the lights because I want to see the whole effect. It's not as dark in here as I thought it was going to be, but we'll try it. So we'll shut up the lights. Oh yeah, at least it's dark. So I'm going to light that candle. So I have it in a jar. Now, if you're going to use a real candle, please get parental permission, or never use fire, like real paper. Probably shouldn't use real paper around, real flame around paper. I do have the glass, and it has, like, you can't leave it unattended. You can't leave it and then, go outside to play. So and it had to be up someplace high, right, that it couldn't catch fire. So if you're nervous about that, you could always use those battery-powered candles. But let me just try it. So there's my candle, right? And then I'm going to let me show you the sunrise, sun warmth, sun ones first. Isn't that pretty, right? There's that one. This one's the thicker paper. Like I say, this one seemed to work a little bit better than this one. This one worked okay. It's just a little bit crinkly, I guess you would say, right? Now, this one, let's try this one. So let's try there we go. And you've kind of made yourself like a little winter lampshade. Now, let me show you the battery one, though. What you could do is you could just use the little battery one without the jar. If you're going to use a real flame, use the jar because then it protects you from the flame. But this one, you don't need the protection, right? So that one, you could just go like that, right? Or like this. And just makes you like a little wintry candle art scene that you can quickly and easily do at your house. So I hope that brings you some little bit of, if you can try it, let me know. I'd love to see your pictures. I'm always excited when you guys do art and show me. Always email me back at SheilaPayeur at SheilaPayeur at pwpsd.ca. Okay. So grateful for all of you. Hang in there. It's Tuesday. We can get through this. CCS, we can do hard things. Okay. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I have something else to do with you. I'll find something. All right. I miss you guys. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow if I can stop. Bye.